How's it going, guys? Conga here. So today on Twitter, I actually managed to score 3K followers, and in addition with that, I hit a gameplay last night, just playing on Black Ops 2. Unfortunately for you guys, but I got a nice little sort of 33 and 6. So I think gameplay with the DSR thermal, just running around reload, cancelling on standoff. So that's gonna pretty nice. And then I sort of said to you guys on Twitter, randomly having a thought when I was at dinner with my family just before, I was wondering what the hell should I do a commentary on? And I thought that since there's been a lot of talk, especially in the later years and really in the last sort of 24 months, about sharks and how there's been increased shark attacks, and also with the WA shark cull, which I'll get into, and everything like that, I thought I'd talk about sharks. I've been surfing for a long period of time, heard a few run-ins, so I thought, why not? I'll talk about it, and hopefully you guys will enjoy. So anyway, I'll basically sort of start from the beginning now. I've been surfing for about 14 years now, really. It's sort of on and off when I was younger, but then I've sort of started to get a lot more into it during high school, and now I've go on surf trips every year, a couple if I can. And yeah, I've been doing that. So obviously I've had some shark run-ins. Now, in the last, I think it's been canned as of late, but recently there's been a lot of drama because there was actually sort of a shark cull, which in relation to all these recent shark attacks. Now, basically the shark cull was a WA introduced thing to reduce shark attacks in WA and everything like that, but basically it was just involved dumping drum lines that were to attract the sharks, and then they'd pull them and kill them, and then that was that. Now, obviously this, in the sort of economic community or whatever, it's pissed off a lot of people. Now, it has recently been canned, but it was basically brought up a lot of talk about how it wasn't necessary, why has there been so many shark attacks lately, what's been going on. So my thoughts on it was that it was good in some sort of cases because it did deter people from freaking out about it, but then again, at the end of the day, it really didn't do that much. Like, there was a whole lot of drama that it caused without too much gain, so it kind of went a bit sour for me, but now it's gone, and I never really worried about sharks too much in the first place, because when you enter into the ocean, you pretty much there's no land risks anymore. You're in the ocean, you're in that territory, so if you're willing to take the risk to discover the beauty of the ocean, you're going in there pretty much. It's not your own area. It's just be like going to a foreign country and expecting people to treat you differently. It's like, no, that's not okay. You go there and you adopt to their sort of stuff. So obviously sharks aren't exactly the nicest sort of people to hang out with, but it's just something you have to learn to deal with. So I've had a few scares in my time, as I previously said. Now, the first sort of one was when I was a bit younger. Me and my friend, he had a holiday house down south, and we'd go there sort of every holiday that we got a chance. And once I got my license, it became a bit easier to go down there too. So we'd go down there on and off mainly during winter and stuff, and we'd get some good waves. It was kind of uncrowded because that place was not as popular of a surf spot, but you still got good waves, and we had a ball over those years. So, but there was one day where it was kind of overcast, a bit scary, a bit gloomy, and mate turned to me and goes, "There's a fucking shark! There's a fucking shark! There's a fucking shark!" Like, and I haven't seen anything, but obviously you hear there's a shark, you just bolt. So we paddled the hell into the shore, didn't surf for the next day, and it was pretty scary, but we never actually saw anything. But it was just sort of that adrenaline rush, like, holy fuck, there's something like chasing us or whatever, because when a shark is going to attack, you're not going to see the shark, you're not going to see it advancing or anything. You're going to see it when it's taking a big bite out of your leg or something. And also, but yeah, that nothing ever came out of that. That's just a bit of paranoia. And then the next time, I was actually surfing at Rottnest, which is about an hour boat ride from my house. It's a very touristy sort of spot, but also for people who own boats, it's quite a common sort of place to be in summer and everything like that. We've surfed there. It was quite a big swell. It was a bit daunting, and the weather was lovely and everything like that. But one of the blokes we were out surfing with, now we were parked out in a bay sort of thing, and then the wave was on the edge of the bay. We parked our boat, and there was a big seal colony in between the boat and us. So it was a bit like, fuck, do we risk when my mate said he's going, there's a shark, and we've all just frozen. We've seen this fin, like, probably it would have been 200-300 meters away from us. The fin was fucking huge, and just it cruised past, and we just all sort of froze. Like, do we paddle back? Do we do anything? It was like, shit. But as I said, nothing's ever come out of that. Again, just sort of reminds you that you have to be, you're not in your element, or you're not you're in your own element, but you're not in your own territory, sort of thing. So it is always a bit daunting. And then the final time, we were out surfing another spot out in the boat, which was about 100 meters, or not 100 meters, sorry, about a 10-minute and a couple hundred meters out from shore. Boat ride from the local marina near my place, and you surf out there. And we went in after a while. It was a very grey, overcast day again, and we went in after surfing for a while. But there was another boat still out there, and we after it, that later that night, about a half hour after we'd left, we found out on the news that that boat that was left out there that wasn't ours. With the last couple of blokes that were in the water, they got back to the boat, but then they couldn't leave because the shark was actually circling their boat. Now the shark was bigger than their boat, so obviously they couldn't do anything. So that's pretty fucking scary as well. But you know, as I said before, people being too scared to go swim and stuff, like just make sure you go to your local beaches that have lifeguards and have shark alarms and everything like that. You're pretty safe. You don't need a shark shield or any of this stuff if you're going surfing. Obviously, people are working more towards wetsuits that look less attractive to sharks, and they are working on shark repelling sort of stuff. But you know, as I said, you take that risk by going into the ocean and going into that risk zone and outside of your comfort zone to experience that. And it's not your area. Like the day sharks start jumping on land and fucking trying to kill us, fair enough. That's the day we can do something about it. But until then, you know, we take that risk, and there's not really much we can do about it. So. If you're scared about swimming in the ocean and stuff, just stick to your pools and that kind of stuff. But now the gameplay's sort of coming to an end here. I miss what could have potentially been a quad kill cam. I don't really know. I sort of just pooed and then shot a shot for the last. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, and I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. I think I crapped on a little bit, but it sounded kind of good at the time. So plenty more coming from me, especially over the next week or so. So look out for all my next content. So thanks a lot, guys. Conky. Peace.